load on your side also, right?
But Amrit,
Hmm.
already we are running late, like from the schedule actually.
Running late, I don't get that.
Like I was expecting this course to get end by like August, September.
No, no, it's not going to happen like in this way. August,
Okay.
July, August, it will go at least September.
Yeah. Previously, when I joined, I was expecting it to be completed, but
See,
now,
no, no, no,
like
no,
it's
no, no. See, see,
extended.
see, see, see. If you want me to complete it within a month, I can do that.
Mhm. No, no.
But it will not be beneficial for you. One thing I can guarantee, after the end of August, if you are learning properly, definitely
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to answer at least 70% of every interview question, even if the
Okay.
course will not be completed.
Okay.
Getting my point? Just
Yeah.
not much discussion, but we can do like 10 to 15 minutes on Thursday, correct? That will be okay then.
Yes, Ankit.
Yeah, that
But
will
after
be.
that, do we resume the classes or just it's a doubt class?
Basic, like we can take 30 minutes of session also, as
Ah,
person now
okay.
wants
Oh,
the things should be covered up.
okay, fine.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, let's start with Prem. Prem, just go back like from data dictionary till now. What are the problems you have faced?
You mean problems, Amrit?
I mean, any confusion, any issues from that part, any doubts kind of thing?
From the beginning, right?
Yes.
Maybe Amrit, I'll make a note of it
Yeah, that will
if
be more better. Do
if
one
not
thing
suddenly.
like, yeah, every day you can also you can do one thing like first 5 minutes of every day we can have a discussion also. That will be helpful for you. You can make note of every possible doubts. We can discuss that and we can then resume the session. That will also be okay, Prasanna, correct?
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Vaishnavi, how is your journey going on till now?
Yeah, good. I'm practicing.
Yeah, Vaishnavi, what I am telling now, like every day you can make notes of your doubts. And like in the early 5 minutes of every session, we can discuss those doubts. We can discuss those confusions. And as I have said, do not think like, is it a silly question or a very important question? Just ask it. If you will make mistake, eventually you will learn. If you will not make any mistake, definitely you are not going to learn anything.
Okay, Amrit.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay. Prasanna, any questions?
No, Amrit.
Okay, great. All right then, let's continue the journey. Uh, yeah. Function module we have discussed. Did you guys try to do this assignment? Function modules? That's the problem. Tell me honestly, how many of you would have tried to do this?
Actually, I've tried to do it, but here we need to create more table types and structures, so I didn't got much time after that. So I
Okay,
partially tried it.
in the session, I did it in 20 minutes, correct? I know if
Yeah.
it is new for you, then even if I'm not wrong, it will take hardly like 40 or 50 minutes.
Yeah,
Hmm?
Amrit, but usually what happens now, whenever you teach, I again go through recordings. Then
Yes.
yeah, so it will take some time for me. Like,
Okay, but see, that's the problem now. You want me to cover up the syllabus. If you will not practice, what is the meaning of it? And just tell me one honest experience that I have got from last 6 or 7 years while teaching these things. If you will not practice, even if you will have the recording, you are not going to do any revision. Training period is the most important phase. This is the only phase where you can learn. After this, you will not get much time. it becomes really difficult to manipulate ourselves that yes, we are going to watch the recording today, we will do some sort of practice. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, Amrit.
Okay, great. All right, then let's continue. Types of function modules. So how many of you have checked this attribute section of any function module that you have created? Attribute section. SC 37. We created this. And if you go and check this attribute section, you see there is your processing type. How many radio buttons are available here? 3, correct?
Yes.
Regular, remote enabled, and update module. This is another interview question coming into picture. There are 3 types of function modules. There are 3 types of function modules: regular or normal function module, remote enabled function module, and the third one, update function module. Regular or normal, and the third one, update function module. What is a regular function module? A normal function module which we create is the regular function module. This function module is only available on the system on which it has been created. This function module is only available on the system on which it has been created. Okay. Yeah, this cannot be accessed from a different system. This cannot be accessed from a different system. That's why it is regular or normal function. Generally, on our system, when we are doing some sort of practice, we are only going to create this one. Yes, we are only going to create this one. Then comes your remote enabled function module. Short form is RFC function module. Okay, how many of you have heard about BAPI? Prem and Prasanna, have
Yeah.
you heard about BAPIs?
Yes.
Okay. RFC stands for, and you guys have idea about RFC, correct? Your basis people usually
Yeah.
do the RFC configuration.
Yes.
So RFC stands for remote enabled, remote function call, right?
Yes.
Remote function call. And RFC enabled function modules can be accessed from the different system also. SAP systems also. Provided they have been provided those systems should be configured from this system from SM59 transaction code. I think you guys know this.
Yes.
For RFC connection, right? This T code is dedicated for RFC configuration. So generally what we do, we tell our basis people to do the RFC configuration with those system. So even on this system, let's say this is system A, this is system B, and both of them have been RFC connected. They have been RFC configured with each other. So on the system A, if you are developing any function module and if it is a RFC enabled function module, you will be able to access it from system B also. Yes. Between multiple SAP systems. Yes. Now I told BAPI word here. So BAPIs are nothing but a RFC enabled function module. We will discuss that part later on. BAPIs are nothing but a RFC enabled function module. So RFC is nothing but RFC is an extension for call function. Call function is used to call a function module. So whenever we add RFC to call function, it gets distributed to different environments. That is, we can call it from the different systems as well. That's how it works. That's how it actually works. And then there is your update function module. So update function module is used to bundle the database changes in a single logical unit of work. Yes. So these are some dedicated function module mainly for CRUD operation with the database. Yes. Mainly with the, but within a single go. Within a single go, all these operations are going to be done. So the purpose of the update function module is to commit all the changes at once, whatever changes you have made with the database at once, or roll back them all. Either commit it or return from the start. So roll back them all. So if you will select this update property here, it will become an update function module. If you are selecting a remote enabled, it is a RFC function module. Generally, when you create a function module, it is generally a normal function module. Yes. So very important, free purpose, mainly used for database related operations. Yes. Database related operations. Mainly used for database related operations. Everyone, is it clear? Yes. Is it clear? Huh?
Yes, Amrit.
Yes,
Right.
Amrit.
Great. Next one is your subroutines. So subroutine is also a modularization technique, correct? It's a type modularization technique, right? Then what actually happens? This also provides a interface for data exchange. This also provides a interface for data exchange. First thing. Then what is the difference between a function module and subroutine? Function module also provides an interface for data exchange. So function modules is a separate transaction code, right? Separate transaction code created from SE37, and there we can also execute the function module separately directly from SE37. But subroutines are a part of program itself. They cannot be executed separately. Yes, they are a part of program itself. They cannot be executed separately. And a subroutine is a block of code introduced by form keyword, and ends with end form. Whenever you hear form and end form, it is nothing but a subroutine. So whenever you hear this word form and end form, it's nothing but a subroutine in itself. Similar to function module, it is going to do the same stuff. However, it is not going to return. However, it is not going to return you. Sorry, it cannot be executed outside of the program. It is limited to the program itself. It is a modularization technique within the program itself. So we can also write it is a modularization technique within the program itself. Yes, within the program itself. So let's see this. Earlier in our session, we created this function module for material master data. Let's try the same thing with the subroutine. SE38, I will create a program, Z subroutine. Subroutine in ABAP program. Yeah. So what we did, we are going to repeat the same stuff, SE38. I will bring the logic from our previous consume function module. We declared the structure up to select option. I will bring it and I will paste it here. Yeah. Then we are going to create subroutine. Also, one important note, everyone must remember it. First thing, a subroutine is called by using perform keyword, and also always write all the subroutines at the last of the program only. Last of the program only. Yes, there cannot be any executable code after the subroutines. Subroutines should always be at the last. Yes, otherwise you will get a error. That's the problem here. So suppose I want to display the material master data. I have declared this as structure, internal table, and work area. I have declared this select option to take input in form of range. Now I will create a subroutine. So at last I will go and create form. I'm going to implement this. Display material master data. data. I will using keyword here. This is the sort syntax. We will take input. So let's say P sales, sorry, P material, and type, we will bring the select option type. So we have taken here, same thing I'm bringing, this one, copy and paste it. This is going to be the input in form of select option. And then you have a changing parameter here also. So you can try changing for internal table output. So I'll name it LT output and type the same thing that we have here. This one, extra, we have created this table type. So I'm going to use it. And form. Yes, this is your subroutine. Now you can simply write the logic, the same logic that we have written here. I will copy and bring it here. Select Matner these columns from Mara table into LT output this time. Yeah. Where the material number in P material. Okay. So P material. This is your subroutine. Subroutine. This is you have created. Make sure it should be at the last only. Now, once it is there, I will go for a start of selection and I will simply call it. I'm going to call this subroutine here. So how we call the subroutine? We have here perform keyword. Using perform keyword, we are going to call our subroutines. So same thing we will do here. Perform subroutine name. So display material master data. Material data, sorry, display master data. Master data. Using, so using it is expecting select option. So this is my select option as Matner. I will pass it with the brackets to make it internal table as we did. And I will have a changing parameter here also. So changing your internal table LT Mara. So this will receive the output LT Mara. Yes, by this way you can try. Also, you can see another thing. If you have not created the subroutine and you are using the perform keyword, let's say I am passing here data one. So this subroutine is not there. So if you will double click on it, by default system will say subroutine, this one does not exist. Do you want to create the object? I will go for yes, yes. Master program, I will create it. See this, automatically system has generated. Can you all see this? And
Yes.
inside it, you can write the logic. Getting my point?
Yeah, Amrit. Amrit, we see in function model there is changing tab as well.
Yes. So I did explain there now changing tab. You can use it as
Yeah.
importing or exporting both.
Okay.
It's just a tab. Here, this is dedicated for importing. This is dedicated for exporting. But this one, you can pass the importing and exporting all the parameters here. That is perfect. No problem.
Okay. So it is not related with this changing of subroutine, right?
This is a this tab. See, suppose I'm sending some internal table whose data will be modified inside the subroutine or inside the function module. So at
Uh-huh.
that time, this becomes the importing for that, right? But
Mm-hmm.
when once the data is changed, it will be received by us.
Hmm.
So that will become exporting also, right? So here you
Yeah.
have using, changing. Another tab is also there. Tables parameter is also there. If you want to use tables, if you are especially want to specify tables, there is your tables tab also for these subroutines. You can use tables and you can pass the internal tables as well. Okay.
Okay.
So the general syntax of this is general syntax. Let me write it. Syntax perform name, that is subroutine name, and then tables parameter. If you have any table, so you can try tables parameter, and then you have after table you have using, so using parameters, and then changing. These are the main parameters for a subroutine. Subroutine is very old concept. Only the standard previous programs which are there in the system will have this. Otherwise, right now only object-oriented programming is popular.
Mm.
Getting my point? So this will receive our output and we can simply loop on it and display it. So let me go to the previous code, loop on LTMara, and I will display it. Here also, if you want, you can apply the size of RC check, right, in the same way. So we can just check it if size of RC equal to 0. Let's see what is going to happen now. And if syntax check, there is one error. Oh, this one, it is not needed. Let's remove this. Syntax check, activate. Let's try now. I'll put a breakpoint here and let's do the debugging. So our original material number I will pass first, execute. Now I want to go inside this subroutine, so I'll press F5. It will take me inside the subroutine. You can see this is a receiving the select option P material. Yeah. And LT output is empty at this moment. See. So once we will execute this line, LT output will receive the data and this will be sent back to this LT Mara because this is what you are sending as changing. So now you can also see here automatically LT Mara is also receiving the same records. So I'll go for F6. Size of RC is 0 and our data will be executed. We will get the output, correct? But if I am passing incorrect data, what will happen then? Execute. Yeah, let's execute this subroutine. What is the value here?
4.
So this perform is not getting executed, right? So we
Mm.
can also pass error message in this situation. So if size of RC is not equal to 0, else condition where if it is not equal to 0, we can give a message here. Please pass correct material number. Type error. Activate it. Now let's see this. Right? So it's all about handling things. So try the same thing using subroutine also. And let me see how many of you are able to achieve this requirement. Tell me, is there any problem on this assignment? 11. Vaishnavi, is there any problem on this?
No, Amrit, actually, I have to try assignment 11.
Okay, so I'm giving today's time on this also. If you are not able to do in the morning tomorrow, I will resolve this. Okay.
Okay.
On this also, okay, let me give the same stuff instead other than function module. Now try with subroutine also. Same thing. Let's go for assignment 12. Create a subroutine. Same thing, no difference. The same function module I replicated via subroutine today. Now I want you to do the 11 and 12 both. So this is where your modularization technique ends. Total 4 types are there. Last one is class methods. We will see that in only in object-oriented programming there in detail. But mainly 3 types we have discussed. Include program. It's a non-executable program, right? It's a non-executable program mainly used to store the header part of a program like type, structure, internal table declaration. Function module is provides a interface like you have seen functions in every programming language. Their job is also to take input and return the output. Similar to it, we have a function module, but it is a separate interface which can be executed on their own. We created from SE37, right? Lots of tabs are there. 3 types of function modules are there. Normal, RFC enabled, and update function module, right? They all of them, they have their own use case. And at last we have subroutine. So subroutine is a special type again, similar to function module. It provides an interface for data exchange. But unlike function module, it cannot be executed on their own. They are a part of program. They are a modularization technique within the program itself. And they are defined and written within the form and end form. And it is called via perform keyword. So is subroutine okay? Any question from modularization?
We'll try doing subroutine. Then I
Yes,
think I'll get some doubt.
definitely. So try that. In the next session, we will discuss the doubts. We will resolve this and we will start with our ALV reports.
Okay.
Any other questions for today?
So,
Any?
Amrit,
Huh?
like, like now topics are like ALV, then O data would be there.
No, no, no,
So,
not all data will be there. After ALV, you will have um let me check. Module pool programming will be there.
okay.
After module pool programming, we are going to discuss the data migration technique, BAPI and BDC, enhancements and modification. After that, then object-oriented programming. Then OData service will come. Then you will move to HANA.
Okay. So, and also there are some concept of forms in this, right? So, I see form something in
Haha.
subroutine.
Yes, 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 yes. Got that. See, this is form keyword. Okay.
Okay.
Form keyword. They are modularization techniques. Here
Okay.
we have smart forms. Smart forms are mainly used for creating business documents. Like when you do any sort of purchasing from Amazon, Flipkart, or any place, you always get invoice kind of details where you have the billing address, shipping address, right? Those are
Hmm.
called business documents. So in SAP, we also have interfaces which can create the business documents. Those interfaces are smart forms and Adobe.
Okay.
So yeah, that is also there. Before OData, we will cover that. Then we will go to OData part. Because from OData or mainly from Oops ABAP, your journey of ABAP on HANA starts.
Okay.
This is core ABAP programming. Getting my point?
Yeah, Amrit.
Okay. Don't worry, you are going to learn here each and everything. But if you will not practice, I'm
Mhm.
really sorry, it will be become really difficult day by day. because I know the ASAP things. Like I have learned these things. I have tried these things for more than 50 to 100 times. Still today, I forgot lots of things
Yeah.
because this is all about practice. If you leave it for 6 months, eventually you will forget lots of things. So practice should
Mhm.
always be there. What I always say, choose one technology and practice it. Eventually you will beat everyone.
Okay.
Is it clear, all of you?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, guys, then do the assignment. See you tomorrow.
Fine.
Kunal,
Thank
you
you.
stay. Yeah, everyone can leave.